Hello, how is it going? We got an exciting matchup here on day 2 of Giblet Gauntlet. We got an elimination match on our hand today. We got Black Flash going against Aurora. I'm Nomad. I'll be doing your play-by-play commentary today. And who am I joining by with?
Anton, what's up, brother? I'm back. I saw one of the earlier games. I mean, the earlier game. That was a banger. I gotta admit. Unexpected the way that it came out, but at the same time, it ended up pretty much how it was meant to the entire time, I think. I need to look at this scoreline again, because Bobo Ball versus Loneliest Poets was the game that was on stream, and then off stream in this little bit of an extended break, we had Black Flash betrayed Ember. That was obviously, since Black Flash were here, they ended up winning that one. And then Aurora versus Optimus Biggest. Aurora took that 13-7. So both of those are pretty like middling series, I would say. 13-6, 13-7 for both those games. So with that, I think actually this one, I mean, just looking at the scorelines from their previous matches, I would say this one is probably going to be quite a close best of one.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. And yesterday, if anyone was joining us for day 1 of the event, we got Black Flash against Bobo Ball, as he said, close series. I was on the mic for that too, and I'm not gonna lie, crazy comeback story attempt almost happened there. I thought we were gonna go the distance. I thought we were gonna go into some overtime, but unfortunately, yeah, Bobo Ball does take the win there. But hey, we got a great matchup here. I think we're gonna see some great Valorant coming out of both of these teams.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering, we probably should do this prep ahead of time, but do we even know what the map is? Is it Haven? Is that where we're going to?
Are we gonna Haven?
I think we're so far. That's all the information I have. I think I can check the match chat real quick. Let me double. Yeah, let me double check.
Yeah, we're getting intel right now, and let's see what match is happening. Give me 1 second.
It does look like it's Haven.
For sure. Yeah, and then from the sounds of thing, we'll go to Haven, and Aurora pick attack. So we're gonna see Black Flash on the defense here, looking to dig deep and just make something happen here, trying to save save their tournament life on the line right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be tough, I think, for both teams, but even still, I think for the sake of Aurora, I think there's definitely a couple players on the side of Black Flash to worry about, namely Wavy. Just looking at their previous matches, this guy has been putting up the numbers, like on Breeze alone. Nearly 30 kills with no one else in the server, like let alone on his team, dropping 20. It was 29-8 on the Viper. Don't entirely know how that happened. Wish I could have seen that one. But yeah, there are some big problems on the side of Black Flash. So if Aurora can deal with those, I think this,
ignore that.
Again, like I mentioned before, it should be a pretty close game.
All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna close the game going. Do we have agent select up at all?
I think.
Let's see.
I don't know if we have an asset for agent select. I don't think.
Oh my God! All right, tech diff. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But either way, let's talk about the map for a second here. All right, Haven 3-site map. I would honestly say all 3-site map on this game on Valorant is always more defense sided. Or not. Yeah. Or sorry, attack side and defense side. Wow. Okay, where does today, Lottie? Yeah. Because on defense, you really do have to provide coverage around all 3 sides. You kind of have to have a read on your opponent on where they want to go. But with a double duelist comp that's been introducing in the meta lately, we see a lot of faster rotation right now with Neon specifically here. So yeah, gonna see kind of what strategy both team adopt. Are we gonna dig our heel deep and just hold site? Are we gonna go for a fast rotation, off contact, or just love to see what we're gonna see out of both these teams?
Yeah, I think something that's interesting to note as well is that earlier in the stream, actually, we saw 2 Phoenixes out of both teams that brought it to Haven. Here we see 0, and that was a small like talking point that we had earlier on. I went and checked actually, and at least in EMEA, there's a little bit of Phoenix, but he's definitely not like the most common pick in the world. I'm curious to see if more teams are going to adopt that agent on this map. As we go further along this tournament, because this is still lower bracket, right? This is still like whoever wins this. Whoever wins this goes on to lower finals. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, and I believe the loadings are in. I think we're ready to cut to the game here. All right, we're just gonna. Oh. Okay. Well, we wait for a few tech div. We're just gonna talk a little bit and just enjoy the vibe that this stream is going. So far been an incredible tournament. We see a lot of action happening, a lot of play, and a lot of, I would say, outcome that not a lot of people expected. We see a lot of clutches, a lot of crazy, insane highlight, and comeback story as well. Yeah. So we're just.
Do have the pistol around for you guys here right now. We do apologize. It's a slight bit of technical difficulty. We'll get the HUD up as soon as possible if we can do that. But Black Flash already on this. Excuse me. I think it's Aurora on the attacking side, right? Aurora on the site. Wavy getting the first kill. We are, I mean, pretty expected given how successful this guy's been the entire time. But encroaching back onto the site, the rest of the defenders having a similar amount of success. Miku with another. Dark finally trades back. KM on his back as well. It's just back and forth all over the place. Bit of an awkward situation here with Wavy somehow coming out alive, even with 2 people looking at him. Not entirely sure that's happening. But he even understands how ridiculous that situation was. Black Flash with the first round.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Into round 2 there, pistol being given to Black Flash. Let's head okay. As we see here, I believe. 1 second, sorry, I'm like getting actually just frame spike on my eye now.
It's okay. There's a couple weird technical glitches right now. We love Riot Games for how they provide API to players. But I think so if all of us in the production team can exit out of the lobby, except for the producer, we should, keyword should, get the HUD back. And there you go!
There we go!
We got it, chat. Okay, we fixed it.
We got it. Okay, a little tech div. All right, let's start getting some value here. Close up, clicking 3 noob train out here. A shot from behind, shot to Clono. Going on his Neon. We're willing to trade Kaim with a rifle in hand, picking up Goron. A 1v2 holding. Now it's just Kaim. Will win the duel against Rin. Now it's a 1v1 against Wavy. The star for Black Flash looking to hold, and will win the duel with the Bulldog in the hand. That's a rifle upgrade as well.
Nicely done for the side of Black Flash. That one did get close, but yet again, it's Wavy to make things happen. Already sitting at 5 kills on the top of the scoreboard. Hasn't died, hasn't picked up an orb or anything. So, or excuse me, I think he actually does have an orb because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points to his ult. So he's been doing fairly well to get that Blade Storm up and running as soon as they possibly can. This is going to be a pretty weak bonus round from Black Flash, if I'm correct, because most of them don't actually have weapons, not even opting for SMGs, just with the pistols and the one Bulldog in the hands of Wavy. So going to try and at least get 1 kill out of the round, if not more, so they can get the Blade Storm up sooner rather than later. But Aurora also not having the strongest buy in the world. Bunch of half armors, regen shield. Ali doesn't even have a full rifle. Zed with a great start, though, means that there is a bit of a up... it is looking a little bit up, but Wavy with an instant response on one of the weaker weapons does even up the ground.
Taking up the space right now, Wavy with a Bulldog hand, the strongest member out of Black Flash, but just Bulldog in hand though. The rest of the crew, old pistol. Wavy might get overwhelmed in a second here. The Flash coming up from Noob. Dodge in. Oh, the Neon movement! almost getting 2, but it will be traded out. This 3v3 on site. Rain with a flank timing and revealing himself with a shot. Attempted pen there. Closer stuck on site. So entrance, anyone aware? Noob is not. Dark will trade out as a 2v2 now. It suddenly seems so winnable. 1 more to go. Miku picking up 2. It's a bonus on what should not have been possible.
That is simply gunplay coming out from the members of Black Flash. Amazing shots across the board. Miko not having the strongest buy closing that one out. Just a simple little double kill with the Sheriff. And yeah, most of them, they didn't bring weapons. I said that at the start. They had the Sheriffs on almost every single person. Wavy was the only one with a primary weapon in that round at all. And now you can even see that he saved up enough money to have the Operator and the Blades from in his pocket if he needs be. Sholozo is right beneath him on the scoreboard with this Hunter's Fury. So Black Flash are sitting at such a healthy position right now with the information. I think there's 2 people showing their bullets down that long C. So they know exactly what's going on right now on the defense, especially with that garage trip being broken. Neon running onto the site. It's a bit of a problem for Rin, but everyone else is going to wait patiently for the retake. 𝙗𝙪𝙞 does have a flank, but it's still super tense on the site.
He's going to hold here in corner. Will be a self-stun from Kyan, but still Bucky in hand strong. Goran's going to try to make something happen there. Smoke Fate. Just unfortunate timing on that flash there. He has a 2v4 on this retake here. Enemy everywhere. Target-rich environment for Wavy. That's 3 in the 1v1 again. The Star, the hero, looking to keep the streak alive. Looking for 4, looking to take them further. Looking to hold Aurora at nothing here. We'll try to stick. Halfway through, a swing, picking up 4. What
This
is
guy,
that?
I feel like he's clutched like 2 rounds already. He's clutched. There's only been 4, but that means he has a 50% clutch rate. That Black Flash if needed.
He's playing out of his mind. What is that? Just putting up some number when you need him to. We're now going to take a timeout, an early one from Aurora. We're going to get some replay going here as we see a 3 kills all around. Looking nice and clean. And now they're just hold and just to finish up. It's absolutely gorgeous.
That was like perfect timing too. If he hit that spike any later, that Cypher probably makes it into the smoke before he gets off of it at half. But like somehow every single puzzle piece just fell right into place. Wavy, he's got actually 4 1s on the scoreboard right now, just in his score alone. But 2 of those are in the kills, so that's definitely not something that Aurora is happy about. 11 to 1-1, and the rest of his team has less kills than he has combined. 1 person is sitting at 0, but Rin, honestly, I mean, isn't needed to do anything. Their team is flawless. Bro has no kills. Wavy has been taking all the frags. It doesn't even matter. He can just chill, leave his trips at the entrances of sites, make sure that no one walks into anywhere that he doesn't know about, and it's fine. Just as long as you know where someone is, Wavy's gonna walk to them and shoot them in the face. So far, that seems like what's been happening. And he's actually gonna re-pick up his op in the previous round that he dropped to make that clutch happen. And he's gonna continue opping this long A, looking at this Cypher on the other end. I don't think 𝙗𝙪𝙞's gonna make it too far. I think he's probably just gonna throw a cage just to prevent anyone from understanding whether someone's walked short or long. And there goes that cage. There's a trip. This drone is instantly going to give up the jig, though. There's no one here. They know that for a fact. The Sova, and in fact, not even the Sova, but it looks like it's going to be Wavy that makes the rotation. So that's an even worse scenario. They really don't want this jet to know where they are.
Aurora looking to invade
mid with that aggression. There's so much info right now for the side of Black Flash.
Yeah, they're just knowing exactly where Aurora are right now. And Aurora is almost playing onto this trap right now. Not taking a lot of space, a lot of mid space taken, but if you see there, Black Flash is looking to reinforce, and now gonna try to peek out a bit. That's gonna be Clozo. We're gonna see a bit of an intended aggress there from every member. Black Flash, Clozo will get picked off. That's gonna be the dimensional drift from Noob there, looking to try to get a lost space, a lot of information on the site. Saw 1 there, the clone's out, it would TP back out to C. The fake play would, I think, work. Draw most of Black Flash over to A, and Aura got a free ticket to C. Seems like it can be a 4v4 retake here. But 𝙗𝙪𝙞 are just holding at garage. Goran aware of his positioning, though, will pick up 𝙗𝙪𝙞. That's a flame gone. It's a 4v3 collapse now. All you need to do, take it slow. 1 garage two garage one side. And now, let's see what's happening. This window here. Everyone's ready to roll. The flash will be out. The full flash on Omen. And Goron picking up one of his own is just set to hold the line with the Horde. Claw over as Black Flash claimed the 5th round needed for this map.
Yeah, I can't even say, there's no one to really blame there. It's a really good play from Aurora to actually make that A fake happen, because they sent the Yoru ult into A after Cypher gets the kill on the one defender. And they saw Wavy and they're like, nope, see ya. We're going to the other side, which is the smartest thing they could possibly do, honestly. Like, that replay, you don't want this guy on your side of the map. So they get on the C, but Black Flash are just so individually talented that it just ends up not mattering in the first place. So they come back on the site, they all win their duels individually. It's such a problem. So Black Flash now up 5-0. Aurora still yet to find their footing, even though making good early game decisions.
Yeah, I mean, Wavy has been a star player, but we cannot forget the contribution from Goron as well, taking out these key player in key position, being so confident, just aggress into Aurora territory. I mean, it's what you need from your main man right now. And it's just gonna be a jump out there. Rin spot 2. Two-member Aurora now. Aurora looking to collapse on C. Rin might be overwhelmed here. The fault line is out. Rin will be spam out here. It's just Wavy with a shorty. He'll be picked off the opposite hand now. Aurora up 2 players. Up 3. For the first time in this series, feel like they are in control of post plan. And now Black Flash is 2 alive, having to make something of this. Oh, on Plat, will not be able to make it happen. Noob will take it out. It's just Clotho having to make a dream happen, to make a miracle for Black Flash to maintain this momentum. It's so hard. The time's running out, burning away, taking away. So many members of the defending team just holding the site. Will make the decision to save, but Noob will catch him off guard. And that's a nice wrap up for Aurora. 4 gun to take into next. Needed that coming into this.
Yeah, that's an extremely important response. They have to stop the bleeding as soon as you possibly could. So that's a really good timeout from Aurora as well. Just taking that pause. 5-1. We're not past a quarter of the game yet. Let's stop the bleeding. So they end up just running on the side. I guess, I mean, maybe they just needed a pep talk, honestly. Sometimes that's all it takes. When there's only one guy in the enemy team that is doing anything at all, and you can either avoid that dude or shut him down early in the round, that's fine. That's all you got to do. Just open fire, make sure you can shoot straight, and then that's all they need. So far, Wavy has not gotten a kill since I mentioned that he had 4 1s on his scoreboard, and even still, Dark is the one to shut him down. Miku with a quick response, so at least they've taken down the most valuable player on the side of Black Flash. Still, losing your smokes is not going to be very nice. Ali tries to get away after a kill on the Goron as well, but it's just a bit whiff on the movement. Means that it's still a 3-on-3 looking towards that C.
Yeah, just disrespecting these positions. It's just been a tray on tray. No, both sides just not been expecting a second player wherever they're trying to take aggression here. It's a 3v3. Spike's going to go down. Hunter Fury deploy from the side of Black Flash. Trying to grab a few people here. Zed will be caught out of position. The Hunter's Fury will pick up one more, and suddenly it's just Noob hooking to hold the line. It's just him. Ren looking to challenge and put a nail in this casket. The Dark will see him. Not aware position, but Clotho will make my sword. Make it, wrap it up at least. Not cleanly, but they will get the job done.
That was so close, too. I actually feel really bad for... Was it... Actually, I already forget who the last player was. I apologize. I feel really bad for him there because he just stopped shooting because he thought the guy died. Like, you... Yeah. I mean, you see that a lot,
it's
right?
Unfortunate. Yeah, it's so unfortunate because you just thought you had it. When you just attempted disrespect there, and Miku just stabling the line was so damn needed.
It's a little bit rough for sure because, like, these players, you can tell that they know what they're doing. You can tell that they're talented enough because, I mean, on the round, they're getting the entry picks on a Wavy as well. So there's a couple of different moments where the defense of Black Flash does waver and get a little bit overzealous. But it's been 7 rounds and they've only punished Black Flash 1 time. So that's not catching them off guard too. This crossover is displaced, and still Rin and Goron find their kills on the site.
Miku pick up one of their own. Each member of Black Flash now showing that they got the skill to pay the bill. But Ali from behind picking up one. Rifle up. Suddenly the round looks so winnable now. 2v3 rifle in hand all around. Neural Theft will will reveal all location of member of Black Flash. And Aurora realize they got a free ticket to A. We just have to hold it here now against the onslaught that's coming. That's Black Flash. We got Goron, Clover, and Miku on the retake. All member that has shown play throughout this map that is well deserving of their skill. The 2v3 now, as we see, they're taking default position in under hell. Goron will be discovered by the trip. Oh no, step 1 TP available. Oh, this could be deadly. This could be lethal. Coming from behind. Anyone aware of these positions? One's from heaven as well. It's not smoke off. Could have been timing to either side. Clover will jump up. Get punished by Noob. Miku swing in. Will also get punished as a 1v1. And Noob. Oh, arm reveal. Goron picking up 3. Being the man that Black Flash is needed. And Aurora. Heartbreak. As they look to just get another round, but they just can't seem to go anywhere. Even when they
really is
have a shot.
It's Goron towards the end of that round, right? Towards the beginning, alright, fine. Aurora and Black Flash pretty close in terms of how the round was going. It just kept going back and forth. Even on the site, I think Noob was doing very well to get both the kill in heaven and the person coming out of spawn, even though that they're designed to be able to both fight him at the same time. Yeah, Noob did great to get both of them, but Goron playing both his TPs at the end, having one recharge perfectly just at the end to make sure he can have a fake TP for under heaven. That is just so brilliant from this guy, making that clutch happen, keeping Black Flash in the driver's seat with the momentum, and following it up with a walk down mid, getting a kill, getting out for free, and now Miku is sitting at the bottom of mid as well. They're not even looking at this guy. He's just got 3 frags in front of him as well.
And Noob will be able to trade out Miku, stopping the bleeding a little bit, holding this garage door. Noob now, Bucky in hand. Have a rifle now, having to survive against the last 3 member of Black Flash. This is when they get really lethal against team that play against this team before. It's when they allow Black Flash to get away with these crazy disrespect. It's when they get really confident that you can't even anticipate their swing. That's when Black Flash show their true skill here. Oh, I think he saw him. Maybe?
I don't think he did. No, because he's pinging window.
No, to his left. To his left. Then he will see him eventually.
Well, that's looking rough. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what to say at this point, especially for that round. There wasn't even really a round. Like, the round ended in the first 10 seconds. Like, everything that happened after Noob got the kill, walked into the garage, nothing. There was no round there. This is so impossible to win. Black Flash has walked down mid with 3 people, if I'm correct, and just put fights. Like, we had a little bit of respect towards the start of the map, and even like the past few rounds, I think there was some respect being shown by Black Flash. But that right there is just like, they actually just WP. And now Aurora are kind of doing the same thing. They realize that if Black Flash are willing to just walk up and fight us in the face, then we have to do the same thing. They're walking really fast into this A, but can they get these kills? These people on Black Flash are playing really safe and waiting for the rest of the team to actually get back on before any fights are taken. And it's Black Flash again to come out on top.
We kill all around there. But again, Aurora willing to gamble with a lesser weapon there. Was thinking gonna make something happen with these like high damage, low distance weapon, but nothing. It's just not able to make it happen. Now Ali faced an impossible decision. Do we save again? Do we try to get some value out of this, or what is the move here? I mean, you give up this round, you go into 9. And you don't have much. I mean, you have a rifle round coming up next, but the morale must be devastating. You have a Hunter's Fury, you have a Shroud of Step coming up. Ali will pick up Wavy though. We'll pick up 1 out onto the ultimate charge. Might just have to sit and wait though. I don't think there's a world in which he pulled this off. The dart is out to clear it. Just extra information right now. And Rin's just gonna hold long as well. I mean, such a tight hold. No time left. 20-second. Will Ali attempt a miracle? I think it will. I think it has to be an attempt here. But we'll be caught by an onslaught from the Black Flash.
Yeah, wow. I was talking about Black Flash not showing respect at the end when it's a 1v3 with just the Cypher left on the board. They all just AFK on the site and just play calm, collected, and wait for this guy. That is the epitome of irony. When at the start they just in the previous round They had 3 people walk down mid, like I mentioned. That is the peak of disrespect. And then right after that, in the next round, they come back to it, and then there's one guy, they act like this guy's 10s, and they all play safe. It's absolutely insane. Like, I think that's definitely one of the big reasons why Black Flash is so successful right now. 9-1, 8-1 in the last round, before they won that one. But even what they did there, they find okay. There's a big credit to 𝙗𝙪𝙤. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I think it's 𝙗𝙪𝙤, but that dart at the start of the round, I'm pretty sure hit 5 people. Like literally all 5 members on Aurora were pinged by that one recon. So these guys just know, okay, let's just rotate. Everyone's just gonna run A. Aurora didn't back down at all. They just kept rushing it. So Black Flash just put the smokes down on the site, stayed safe. Both people that were fighting long and short retreated back into the site smokes, which means that there's no chance for any person to get a fair fight. It's just you get spammed, I get spammed. It's just there's nothing that can happen on the site, right? So by the time the rest of Black Flash got on, it was a 5v5, except for the one player. Ali was away, but nothing you can do.
And then when you have lesser gun like that, it just doesn't matter. 𝙁𝙪𝙤 we can opt holding here. Black Flash is getting away with these crazy space right now, like just the disrespect holding. And I think this is when this team becomes their strongest. Their most lethal is when you allow them to get away with these angle holes. And Dark will peek down the sniper scope, will be taken out cleanly. And now Aurora, no smoke available left. Having to also still make an attack, and seemingly against just Ninja, they're everywhere. No matter where they go, they just seem to always be there.
It does really seem like Aurora is actually really afraid right now. Like, they're not moving. Like, look at their position on the map. They're pretty much still in where they can buy guns.
Yeah.
And we have 50 seconds remaining in the round.
Yeah. Yeah, the time management here is going to be rough. 4-member of Aurora, however, does seemingly leaning A. 𝙗𝙪𝙤 will have to discover this quickly before he's overwhelmed. The full line will be out, try to stun, will not stun him, so he's able to take one out with him down to the grave. It's a 4v3, still player advantage for Black Flash in this retake. And Wavy's already here. And the smoke's gonna be out early. Red, not aware of their counterpart position. Will be picked off, and that's their flank player is gone. 𝙁𝙪𝙤 a shorty. And Wavy picking up one more. Again, each member of Black Flash paying rent. Keep earning their keep around here, as Black Flash will make it to the faithful double digit in the first half.
Yo, this one's rough. There is no easy way to put it. Black Flash, even in the retake, when they have the man advantage, they come into the site, just played it perfectly. This took all the duels exactly how they needed to, right? Even I think the one little call it a mistake, quote unquote, that they made was the Clove wasn't aware of the box position, but maybe he was just looking towards short or something, just in case the person that they know was on the flank comes back up. But apart from that, like Yoru getting close to the box with the shorty, and the Wavy just running into the site, double tapping with the Phantom, it's just easy shots for them. That one's a miss that we don't see very often from Goron, so perhaps this is a chance for Aurora until Miku is sitting in the smoke with a judge, and you can't even walk in the garage either.
And Brimble to get one could have gotten so much more though if not for the clone. And Goron, the dimensional drip, will dash out here, and Wavy on the flank as well. They're closing in on Aurora. Is anyone aware of Ali here? Goron picking up Noob from 4, and Ali fighting on 2 front. Nothing much be done there. Not expecting the last to be there as well. Silent Assassin on their feet. Black Flash will take it to 11.
Deja vu. First 4 rounds, we had a Wavy with 4 1s in his scoreline alone, and now we have 3 1s on the scoreboard of the entire game. But definitely Black Flash is a lot happier about that than Aurora is. And honestly, I don't know if I can see this going any other way, because we can even see after the 1 round that Aurora decided to send it onto A, and I think that was probably one of their best ideas that they've had so far on Haven. But they didn't do it again. They got so completely wrecked by Black Flash on that A take that they just decided, okay, something's clearly wrong. We can't do that again. And then they just stopped. They played slow. But that's exactly what Black Flash are good at. They're good at just taking these individual duels, taking the 1v1s. And now Aurora being on the defensive side, this is the harder half of the map.
mean, this pistol will determine the fate of Aurora tournament life here. He loses. You're gonna look into a very bad position. Dark taking out 2 with them, keeping Aurora in the fight here. But Black Flash is still up 3, or still have 3 member up. All fully ready to go. Oh, the timing from both sides. No one's gonna peek. The peek from both sides here. But now the question comes down to how do you get this plan down? With both sides seemingly having pressure. What side do you really take a gamble on? Aurora, however, will not go back to mid to finish this. It's going to be a pinch from both sides here. Ali will pick up one of their own, close one more. Noob and Rin got each one of their own now. It's going to be down to Rin to put the nail in the coffin. Will not be able to do it as Aurora reading Sign Up Live into this map and into their tournament.
There is a chance that we're not done. Not yet. What we're really going to need from Aurora is not to drop their anti-eco. We've seen this in this tournament already where teams have gotten complacent and they think that, oh, it's the second round. We won the pistol. We're just supposed to win this one. It's free. It's never free. This game is Valorant. Pistols are strong. Pistols are really OP. There's a bandit in the hands of Miku. There's a sheriff for 𝙗𝙪 and 𝙁𝙁𝙪𝙗𝙪. So 𝙁𝙁𝙪𝙗𝙪 ends up selling it. Probably goes for some more util. But there's a lot of stuff right now. And 𝙗𝙪 even almost went for a raid boss build. Someone bought him that sheriff because he had armor for a second there as well. So Black Flash are just looking to end this here. Now they want to full invest and go and take the site with just Ali alive.
Time and Ali will deny their effort to go. And now the weaponry not enough. Ali pick up 3. It's just too strong. The weapon, the health, and the map line. And now it's just Rin left alive. And now 5 member of Aurora's on the spike. I think the round is all but effectively over. And now Rin will, unless Rin is willing to go in and make a miracle happen here, which I don't think so, will be
sitting in front of a trip. So this is not, he's not going any far forward.
Should should really die here though for the bomb money. I will say that. unless Rin has made a decision to save with the classic. Nope, we'll shot the trip. We'll jump up, get some position going, and Outlaw knocking him down and knocking Black Flash a little step down there as they pick up the 3rd round.
There really is there's no like saving grace for the side of Aurora right now. They just have to win the rounds because they lose one, and this round is definitely the biggest problem. This is why you really don't want to get 10-3. This is why 9-3 is such a big buffer for most teams, is because after the pistol, what happens? So you win the pistol, okay, you win the follow-up, all right. As soon as you go to the bonus, you're like destined to lose this round. So no matter what, probably we're gonna see Black Flash go up to map point here, and series technically, because this is the best of 1. But Aurora trying their darndest. I mean, they've actually stacked the wrong side of the map, so this is not looking very good. Perhaps maybe one thing I can say for them is the fact that they are gonna have 5 players worth of util on this retake. But given the gun skill of Black Flash, I don't know. I'm not too optimistic.
Yeah. All 5 member of online, the spike is down. Noob will show that a lack of weapon will do some strong. There. Will be out. The fault line attempt to stun. Will get away a little bit there. Get a little bit value. Now chaos on site. Everyone's everywhere. No one's aware of position anymore. And Dark and Noob pick up one of their own in a slugfest in the shrine. As Aurora will pick up the 4th round, keeping the story alive.
Alright, I guess it did end up mattering if they have this. They didn't need to spend the smokes on some like anti-take, right? They didn't need to block off any entrances. So they have double smoke on the Omen, they have double cage on Ali, they have all the flashes and stuns they need. I don't know if Recon did very much, but everyone else did their job. They used the util. They have the lesser weapons, so all they can hope for is to cause chaos. And you can even see all this random vision blocking, cutting off all the sight lines on the site. Means that it's so hard for Black Flash to trade. So Aurora stay alive. They have massively bumped up their economy. They have rifles across almost every single player. Noob is the only one with only a sniper rifle. But he's probably pretty happy about where he's playing right now because he can get a body shot and just TP right back on the site. But instead, he finds the flat. It's beautiful from the Yoru on the defense.
Yeah, Aurora seem to waken up now. Seem to see what the light has guided them. because now a biggest part in esports, if you ever want to make a comeback, is that you need to believe. And at this point, I'm starting to believe. The scoreline's still far, but the morale has to be high. If you're on the side of Black Flash, as Coles will fall there, so is Goron. You must wonder, is this the start of it all?
They've still got a long ways to go. That was a majority eco there. Now we have full rifles for Black Flash. And the one thing that Aurora can count on is the fact that they have Noob's ultimate very fast in this half, because he's gotten like a 4K, a 3K. I don't remember all of his multi-kills so far, but he has done a lot in order to charge up his own ult, which he has the Dimensional Drift. Dark is pretty close to the Omen ult as well. But 𝙁𝙤𝙣 has kind of a trump card in the fact that if Black Flash managed to get a plant down, then Aurora are going to have a terrible, terrible time with the post-plant, with the Santa's Fury up on the Sova. So Black Flash just decide to run it straight into B. All they want to do is get a spike planted. Then they can be up to that point. But 𝙁𝙤𝙣 actually, he spends it early. So now this actually makes it a lot easier for Aurora to go for this retake.
Both sides that smoke off here. The advantage that you get an early plan, but you couldn't get any pick out there now. And Noob getting Aurora these early information though. What a great flash delay as well. The spike still planted though. It's taking down. The fault lines are backside to stun. Will try to TP out, but not able to. 2 frags from each side. It's now 2v2 still, and Black Flash will be able to close it out in just a kill from each, in just like a killing mess in there.
Honestly, I do still question why 𝙁𝙤𝙣 went for an early ult in that round before the plan even got planted, but Miku just decides to shut me up, tries to defend his teammate. All right, it doesn't matter if you used your ult. We don't need to play for post-plant. We can just walk into them and slay them. And you can even see in the replay here, Miku is just walking forwards, not even letting them come back on the site, which is honestly pretty smart to do after you've spent that 100 Fury. You don't have any off-site potential, so you just have to get on. That's just it. They're doing the same thing in this round as well. Round number 18, straight on to A. There's only one player here able to defend. It's just Zed, and he has to keep himself alive because he has the 100 Fury now on the defense. So they're going to be the one playing the post plant. One shock dart misses. That could have been huge. That could have been 2 kills right there. The first one just lands on top of the box.
The Dawn's still getting huge value. They're so low. Oh, and the trip may have spelled the end of his teammate. However, though, it's the kill all around. Miku not dead yet. Not ready to be out of the fight. And Wavy with crazy timing. One more. Looking to put the nail in the coffin. Looking to shut this. And Aurora has to win this now. Zed needy shot to land.
Oh!
And they will not be able to. Blinded by the light. Black Flash will take the map. Moving on as Aurora will be knocked out the tournament.
I can't believe that 𝙁𝙤𝙣, excuse me, not 𝙁𝙤𝙣, my apologies. I can't believe that Zed didn't close out that map there, or close out that round. That is completely crazy. Lands a double shock, misses the first. Honestly, if that first shock didn't miss, they win the round. I swear on my life, they just win the round right there. Because that would have gotten 2 kills, dropped the spike. They don't have to plant on as early. That timer isn't ticking down so low to pressure the defenders to have to go in. Like, he was doing so much, even like, because, you know, like you mentioned, that shock dart that did land did a lot of damage, and he got the 2 kills he needed with that ult. But there, I mean, butterfly effect, maybe if he landed the first shock, he could have spent the ult somewhere else. Maybe he could have hit Wavy with it once where he didn't need as much damage to close out that final kill. But it's just, you can tell, even just looking at that last fight that happened, both players were so tense. Even Wavy was missing shots, and this guy's at the top of the scoreboard with 22 frags. There's so much pressure on both these guys at the end of it, but somehow Wavy just comes out on top. And honestly, they had the buffer room to do so, right? So there is a little bit less pressure on the side of Black Flash to win that one single round. So unfortunately for Zed, sorry about that, man. Played absolutely phenomenally. I mean, so did kind of the rest of Aurora, I gotta admit. They had some pretty decent adaptations. I think they just got shook a little bit in the middle of the map. I think they played well, but Black Flash just brought another game to the table.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, as we talk about, like, you know, what could have been if these shock dart would land, that is a story for another time. But in this moment, we got to congratulate Black Flash as they move on in the tournament. And a huge round of applause. And and a GG to Aurora as well for putting up a wonderful game, a wonderful map today. And I do believe, are we gonna cut to nothing after this, or we have something else going?
No.
I'm a call
I don't have the information.
But
I think we do have a Do we have a closing screen? I'm pretty sure we do. I think we made one.
okay.
I think Bean, thank you, Bean, for making a closing screen. We do actually have one.
Yeah. We do, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, we do. We do have some graphic coming up there. We're gonna try to close this out to the stream. But it's been a wonderful map, no matter what. Hey, don't go anywhere. Day 3 of the Giblet Gauntlet. I hope I said that right.
No, hold on, guys. Do go somewhere. You should probably sleep before we have our day 3, because there's a lot of time before now in day 3.
Yeah, as I say, day 3 will start in literally 15 hours, I'm pretty sure. So get some sleep. We're gonna be back here to catch some more action as we will close out the tournament tomorrow and name our champion. We're not doing a 15-hour intermission. We're not doing that.
Just sit here for 15 hours, guys. Don't move anywhere. I swear we'll be here.
Marathon time, subathon, let's go. It's been an incredible show, and I think we're gonna cut it all here. My name's Nomad. I'm your play-by-play, and it's been a wonderful map. And joining me is
Anton.
All right, and that's all from us. All right, see you for day 3.
Bye. Rifle. Zed with a great start though.
Flash coming up new. Dodge it on the neon.
You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what is next. And I'm loving the fact, truly it's making me blessed. Cause I work on my team, no snakes in the grass. And we have been trust in the wind because of the work that we did in the past. Because of the work that we did in the past. When we went to hours, you barely got rest. So I get the realm and we didn't finesse. So I got the feelings that we might be next. Cause when we go in, we win in the match. When we go in, we win in the match. So that's how we do, cause we be the best. We be the best, best. Yeah, we be the best. Whoa. Yeah, we be the best, best. We be the best. Hey, yeah, we be the best, best. Hey, we be the best. Yo, you wanna come a test? Whoa, you want to see we the best? Hey, you don't see that we're the best kid, so I suggest you never really come and test it. But otherwise, I will smack your face like Michael Jordan does with a ball on the basket. Oh damn kid, but you didn't expect it. You never really thought that this could just happen. But now I'm really come on and we pull out with the action. Cause we were the